Hello, fantastic first grade friends, and welcome back to Wit and Wisdom in Sync. My name is Tanisha Spears, and I'm excited to be back with you today. For our work in this lesson, there are no physical materials. Just be sure you are ready to look and listen carefully. Well, we have spent time throughout this module making observations and asking questions about the text. And today we are going to be examining a few paintings from the book Museum ABC. Now, just like we did when we were exploring text in this module, we are going to build our knowledge examining art by thinking about how some of those same questions we used when we were looking at books can be applied to when we are looking at visual arts. Now, let's get into our work today by thinking about the first question we will explore. And that question is, what do I notice and wonder about these paintings? Today, you are going to be carefully noticing and wondering about the three paintings you see on the slide. Remember, just like we notice and wonder about books, we can also notice and wonder about art. All right. So what I want you to do now is I want you to look at the paintings on the slide. You're going to practice noticing and wondering about these works of art. But I want you to understand that when we are looking at art, it's important to take time to examine the entire work and let your eyes wander over the surface and notice all of the details. Are you ready? Let's silently observe this painting. And as you are observing, you want to first take time to describe what you are seeing rather than what you interpret from the image. Watch me first. First, I am going to focus solely on what I see in the paintings. And here are some things that I notice. I notice a boat and a bridge. I notice lots of different vegetables. I notice that the woman is wearing a fancy dress. It's your turn now. What did you notice? Share one of your observations with your learning partner, or just say it aloud. Next, we'll talk about what we wonder about the paintings. Now remember, when we are wondering, we are showing curiosity or being curious, and we use question words to help us show curiosity. And here is the wonder wheel full of question words we can use to ask questions about the paintings. Let's read them together. Who, where, when, what, why, how. Okay, look at the paintings again and use those question words to help you show curiosity or to wonder about the paintings. Okay, now I am going to share some of the things that I wonder about the paintings. I wonder, where is the man in the boat going? What kind of vegetables are those? Why is the woman so dressed up? Now it's your turn. Share one question or something you wondered with your learning partner. All right, now we'll explore details in two of the paintings more closely. After we notice and wonder about a text, we then try to figure out what's happening in the text. And in this case, the text is visual art. So we're going to look at these two paintings and think about what is happening in the paintings or how they are organized. Look at the first painting on the slide. What is happening in the painting? Tell your learning partner what's happening in the painting. I wonder, did you think about how this painting has a picture of a person and her dog? I know I did. When artists paint a picture of a person, it is called a portrait. I'll say it one more time. When an artist paints a picture of a person, it's called a portrait. And a portrait means a work of art about a person. Artists often create portraits to show how important a person is. What details in the painting show how this person is important? What details in the painting show how this person is important? Tell your learning partner. Here's what I think, and I wonder if you thought about the same things. Did you think about the woman and how she's wearing fancy clothes? What about the fact that the woman is in the middle of the picture? And she's looking at us, but her dog is looking at her. And because her dog is looking at us, that makes me, and maybe you too, look at her also. Now, let's examine one more painting to see how it's organized. Take a look at the painting on the slide. What's happening in this painting? Think about that for a second. What's happening in this painting? Now just lock it in. Did you think about how the painting shows a lot of food on the table? I bet you did. When artists paint a picture of everyday objects like this, it's called still life. I'll say it one more time. When artists paint pictures of everyday objects like this one, it is called still life. And still life means a work of art about a group of everyday objects on display. What details in this painting show us everyday objects arranged in a still life? Tell your learning partner. Now I wonder, did you spot the big leafy green cabbage in the middle? I know I did. But maybe you saw the tomatoes in the front. Or maybe you saw the vegetables that look like little pods in the front. Maybe that might be okra. What do you think? Still life paintings help you see things arranged just as the artist saw them. This artist tried to make the objects look realistic. Great work examining art today, friends. This text museum ABC really allows me, and maybe you too, to see how art can connect to the alphabet and the details in the paintings. And I'm not sure about you, but I really enjoyed seeing beautiful paintings in one book. I also really love how I could use the same types of questions to explore text as I can in visual art. Thank you for your hard work today. Until the next time, be kind and do something great because you are capable of greatness.